What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Ahsoka series, but before we do get into all of that, remember, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars. Don't forget, I have a membership program that I just did an update to, so make sure to join one of them, as the tiers are simply amazing and I've updated them, so definitely go check them out so you get behind the scene footage and go live with me on my daily content. Go check out the merch store, as I do have Eternal Sith merch that you definitely want to go check out. And as always, once you're done watching this video, go check out my last one. Give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start the show.
Welcome to the show with the Eternal Sith. Every bit's a banger, best believe he don't miss. Do me a favor, drop a sub and keep tuning in. If you like what you see, go and share with your friends.
So, showrunner Dave Filoni, Sabine and actress Natasha Liu Bordizzo, and yes, Ahsoka star Rosario Dawson offered their opinion about whether the upcoming series is a continuation of Star Wars Rebels. Now, when asked if the show is basically a season 5 of Rebels, to which the star responded yes, but then went into a lengthier response, first explaining the many tiers of Star Wars fans. Oh my goodness, yes, Natasha said something to that effect, and there was some fanfare about it. But it's important with Star Wars fans, there's folks who really just watch the films, but now, and especially with The Mandalorian more, and people are watching the live action shows, and then there are people who watch the animated shows. There's even a tier beyond that with all the books and fan fictions. So that right there tells you that, yeah, you really, I guess you could kind of say, yeah, it is a continuation. And Dawson even elaborated that it's always been very highly considered to make sure to watch Star Wars Rebels. Now, again, many people won't be surprised to hear that the creatives are aiming to make sure that this new content is accessible as possible, and that there should be no doubt that being caught up on, again, Star Wars Rebels would only increase the weight and meaning of everything that has come. Now, the same could be said of the show's relation, The Clone Wars and The Mandalorian, which has been playing off of the lore first established on the animated side of things for quite some time now. Now, we know that we're getting the Acolyte next year, and that will be facing a similar question regarding, for the audience, what should you watch? Meaning, with the High Republic stuff, should you be reading the books? Well, I guess one could say, yeah. So it kind of correlates all together. So when it comes to Star Wars Rebels, the Clone Wars, you really should watch it all, because it's going to really be the same thing. It's going to be where you're going to need to understand all of what's going on. Even Tales of the Jedi, we've heard a lot of the actors talk about how, you should watch all this content because it's going to all go hand in hand. And especially Ashley Eckstein recently came out and did an interview and spoke about it, how you should watch these top 3 shows of the Clone Wars, Tales of the Jedi, and Star Wars Rebels, because again, it is going to lead into what we have now, which is the Ahsoka series, and even the Mandalorian ties into all of this. So in reality, I know it's a lot of content, but you should watch everything, because they did say, especially with the Ahsoka series, there is going to be a lot of flashbacks that tie into the Clone Wars era, Star Wars Rebels era, and even just as far back or even in the middle with Tales of the Jedi. So there's a lot of content, and it's good to hear that they're, really pushing this narrative, because again, not a lot of people will go back and watch what has come in the past that leads into the Ahsoka series, because there's been some confusion on, is this going to be its own thing? I think it's going to be a little bit of, its own story and journey for Ahsoka, obviously, but it is going to be attached to Rebels, and it is kind of like a continuation, like a season 5. So I would definitely agree that this is a season 5 of Star Wars Rebels, but this is more on the Ahsoka side, but it also is, remember, we are saving and trying to get back Ezra Bridger and getting the Ghost Crew back together. But comment down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that this is a season 5, or this is its own iteration of, just seeing things through Ahsoka's eyes, and it's really going to be just about her and her series? Light it up in the comment section with everything that we have been talking about and that we know for the Ahsoka series. For more Star Wars content, hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know as I have more content out tomorrow. Don't forget, I have a membership program. Definitely you want to join. There's 3 tiers. I just updated them and I will be going live behind the scenes. So make sure to join the membership program so you could check on the community post for members only, the live stream link for that. And I will be talking about everything Star Wars and more in-depth details on this developing story on the Lando series. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget the Eternal Sith. Then, now, forever. Later, guys.